My name is Teri Rofkar, Chase Kuutla in Tlingat. I am a raven from the snail house, Duckdanton. I am the daughter of an Englishman and the granddaughter of Kagwantan, the wolf clan. I have to say, spinning is one I rarely do without the music. So many times I get credited for the creation or, the beauty of it, but I really feel that it's the elements, the materials themselves. And truly, they keep me so humble. If you could smell what this mountain goat smells like when I get it, it's so rotten and kind of full of bits of goat and little moist. It's even warm because it's just a bit rotten. Yeah, because it takes being a bit rotten to come off of the skin. Yeah, so as much as it's very, wow, that's so lovely and that's going to be in a museum, but it's such a raw kind of connection with the animal itself. I think that music reflects that almost. So people, when I encounter them, say, well, I'm an artist. Well, what's your medium? Oh, I'm a weaver. Oh, what do you weave? Do you weave? They're thinking textiles or loom weaving. I said, no, I'm a basket weaver. And when they look at my work, the robes are anything but a basket. But when you look at the technique, they're done the same way as the Spruce Roots. It's 2-strand and 3-strand twining. There's no loom involved. So they're actually big baskets out of wool, mountain goat wool in this case, that hold people. Dancing baskets. That's what I always think when I see them. I'm a basket weaver. My boys call me a basket case. It isn't as if I get to do just a little part of the artwork. I get to start from the beginning. I use a spinning wheel, but originally it was a drop spindle. This is a frame. You can see it's not attached to anything. This one's just a stick with holes in it. Here, the warps are coming down, and these elements that I'm working with are weft, and they're the ones coming across. By definition, a loom would have tension on the warps to retain the continuity of the fabric. Now, I don't have any of that, so all of the tension happens here. And when I weave with the weft, I am actually taking these weft around to warp. And see that twist that happens? There's a twist between every 2 warps. One behind and a twist. One behind and a twist. That's it. So I'll just work my way across, get my hands in there. Isn't that great? I love the texture. I've got a basket here that's a great example. And if you look at this closely, it's exactly the same. I average about an hour for 1 row. So this would represent 2 hours. What are the things that we have in relationship to the people in the past? It's the time. Time was probably just as precious, and maybe more so, because they had so much to do. That'll be great. Look at this day. How you can see the deer's heart is just starting to uncurl. And it's spring and it's a little early, but this is the time for spruce roots. So you look for an area where there's just moss starting to mature. There's getting to be a few little berry bushes, but you kind of get underneath and pull the moss back. And underneath there's just some little roots, little spruce roots. Hey guys. Yeah. See, there's roots under there. Boy, you can really get a sense of that chocolate dark brown that's underneath. Yeah. And it's this outer bark. You probably wouldn't have even, look at how loose it is. And you could take this without even probably hurting the tree. And that's the material you use for the dye, for that dark brown that's in the robes. Oh, goodness. Sheesh. Thank you so much. Yep. I get to carry the culture for a little while. And then I'll hand it off. Wow, wasn't that cool? Look at how muddy I got. Awesome.